Welcome in. Ooh, hold on. My video is not working. Of course, there it is. Hi. How's it going? Hope everyone's having a good night. Let me know if you can hear me. Ooh. Interesting. I think my computer. Oh, great. I'm glad you. Glad that you can hear me and whatnot. I don't know. Just working on a crochet project and I just jumped on. Yes, I did make the. Let me see if I can find it here. I might have the brown one. Yeah, I have a. It's like a cotton. I haven't listed it. Hold on. It's been a while since I've seen it, so. I find it. There's so many things in here. Let me see. It's just a really large. I found it exactly. I'm so happy. Oh, this one. This is I think it was a doily, but because I made it with regular cotton, it's a little bit thicker than the thread. So I also have I think a brown version. So it's almost like a, because it's cotton, you can put a hot plate on it or, a kettle or something. Thank you so much. I really like the colors too. I love the coral color. Not too pinky. Oh, thank you. Let's see what else. They made another one in, I think that was also a cotton, but and I think it was just a, plain doily pattern that I found online, and I haven't tried it in just a thread, but that's one of my plans. So thank you so much. I like using this picture. And let's see. I have a lot of the regular things. I'm also crocheting while I'm talking here. So if anyone's interested in looking at any of these items that I have. I'm working on some new things. I'm trying my best to get some new ideas and concepts. I'm sure there's a pattern for everything online. But if someone has an idea for something that they're looking for, I can see if I can find a pattern for it, or I can kind of make my own. But right now I'm working on something at the table, the dining room table, and I was like, I'm just gonna jump on right now. This is a pattern that I found, and it's like a little paw keychain. So I'm still trying to figure out if and it's a YouTube video, so there's no written instructions. I prefer reading a written instruction and then maybe watching a video to get like the idea of it. But when I watch a video, I have to kind of sit and make sure I'm watching every stitch to see if her explanation on the video is correct or understandable to me. So this is like a different type of bubble stitch, so it's got a lot of thickness to it. They're pretty thick. It's not just regular like one stitch at a time. It's like an increase, so 4 stitches all together. And this is half double crochet, and then you close it up with 1 stitch. It's a cluster, that's what it's called. I have the end over here. So now I have to make 16 of these going around, and I was trying to look at the video, see if I'm doing it correctly. But I like to have these crochet shows. I haven't done too many selling. I'm just trying to work on some different crochet projects. I have a couple of other hats to make for an order. Made some ear warmers, and I don't know how the weather is now. Florida is kind of going in, cold in the morning and hot in the afternoon, so we're putting layers on and taking them off day to day. So I don't think over here I have scissors. I'm getting tired of the extra yarn here. I don't know if I'm liking the way this looks. I don't like the double, because last time my issue was I didn't have enough pink, and I really don't think I have enough pink of this color, so I might have to pick another pink. Speaking of which, after looking at it, uses so much yarn, and I think it's not gonna be enough, so I might use this pink instead. It might be a little rosy pink. Do you Mel, do you make anything if you don't crochet? Do you work on a different craft? I'm going to start this over while we're talking here. See if I feel like my camera's a little too high. Okay, you sew. Okay, great. That's fun too. Do you make do you make clothing, or do like embroidery or something of that nature? Or do you make quilts? That reminds me, I have some quilting books too, if you have an interest in that. Okay, you're learning how to quilt. Oh, okay. Let me see. I don't have them listed, but I can pull them. I have some quilting books, but I think some of them are, this one's a neat book actually. So this is American Quilts. I think this is more of a historical quilt book, but I do have a couple of quilting books here. Then some of them do have instructions, so if you are interested in more instructional book, I don't quilt, but I grabbed some of these quilting books in somebody else's show, and I think there was a person that was interested. It's like quilting and sewing is a whole new thing that I would love to learn as well. My grandmother used to sew. She was a seamstress, made dresses and gowns and things. Beautiful work. And then she also knit too, so she had a lot of time, I guess. um, like she taught my dad a lot of things. Like I have this also. It's pretty heavy. But I have like an American patchwork and quilting, which this one has instructional. So it tells you pieces and what kind of patterns you can make together. I don't know if you're interested in this one. Look at that. This is a Better Homes and Gardens book. And it's a hardcover book, but it's I think it's like 1 to 2 pound range, but it has a good instructional. I don't know. I'm just giving you some ideas, but a lot of this instruction. I know, right? It's like when you were saying you're just learning, I was like, man, I wish that I might have had something more basic. I think this is a little more, even though looks like a, basic patterns with squares and rectangles, things like that. This is beautiful. Yeah. Anytime you're interested in this, I can pull them out again because I'm keeping them safe for somebody that's interested. Oh my goodness, it got so many ideas. I even have a Muppet quilting. I haven't even put that in my inventory yet. It's so neat. Oh my goodness. I gotta show that one. And I have like an Amish quilting. I gotta find that one. Where did it go? I wish. I mean, I would think there's like if there was more time in in our lives, I think I would also pick up that. I would love to make clothing fit correctly. And sometimes when you buy clothing, they just don't fit right, and like if I can only alter something, then that it would make it fit better. That'd be so cool. This at 3, and then I have to do 8 of these clusters. But I'm trying to do this one pattern, and it looks like a little doggy paw print, or it could be a cat too, but just trying to get some options of little items to make. And I have bigger things, like bags. Yeah, the little paw prints. Trying to see if this pattern would work. It kind of makes a pretty big, it's like about this big of a paw, but it would be a keychain. So I thought that would be interesting for somebody that loves their doggy or, loves their pet. Yeah, that's what I've been selling things lately for, like these heart keychains that I've been making. I've been making them more like labeling them as purse charms. And if you don't want to carry your keys on it, because they're a little bit bigger, and these are cotton and acrylic. But I don't know, I haven't tried it with smaller yarn yet either, so that's another thing to try. And so they're a little bit like puffy. Um, yeah. Let me see. I'm pretty sure I follow you because I saw you from another show, right? I remember you were in another show. Let me see. I follow you. Oh, okay. You have your first show on Saturday, the 21st. Okay. I'll keep that in mind. So I'm going to follow you. And yes, it was Tasha. Yes, you're right. That's where I saw your name. Okay, I'm going to bookmark your shows. There's so many shows. And you have cards for junk journaling. That's something that I loved learning about on Whatnot here. Just a whole another side of, recycling and repurposing. Oh, nice. Yeah, those are fun. I do like watching the seller shows. I've been selling, I think this is my third year selling. So I've tried a lot of different things, but the seller shows are always educational, a lot of information, and helping one another. So it's really good, and you get connected with other people. Yeah, I did that too. It's like just added, even if it's 1 week, 1 day a week, just add a show for like a month or so, and they say up to 10. You could do up to 10 at a time. So, and I've been changing my shows around a lot. I'm trying to figure out a different time because I was doing them on Sundays, and after going to church, and I was like, I don't want to, I would just want to be at home sometimes. And usually at the end of the day, it's the same. Like today, I was like, I didn't really want to do it today, but, or, or Sundays, I move it to tomorrow or the next day. Yeah. The best time, I've learned that the best time to go on is the time that you choose. Whatever's the best time for you, however long you want to. Even one of the things that like Tasha was doing, going live every day, and then she, just to get consistency, just show up on a show even for 20 minutes or 30 minutes to, I guess, to show face, or if you don't have that much time, just to say, yeah, I'm here, I'm hanging out, or, working on something and chatting. Yes. And then when I see other people doing their shows, I'm like, oh, it makes me interested to do something on my show, or talking and chatting. Hello, welcome in. I'm just crocheting now, but we're just chatting about shows. And so do you, Mel, do you also junk journal, with, because you said you were selling cards? Okay, yeah. That's no problem. I'll hang out for a little bit too. 4, 5, 6. Let me see if I can make this whole thing in one sitting, because I've been trying to make it this keychain for a little while now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I need one more. Okay. Yeah, I've slowly have been collecting things and collecting, so that's my hobby right now. I like going to the thrift stores to find things to repurpose. You know, they have paper packs that might have, you know, just a little bit used, and they sell the rest. So, hello, welcome in. How are you? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so I have the 8 here. Then I have to change the color on the next one. To grab the second yarn that I had. There's the other piece. I always end up unraveling or trying to untie myself from this yarn sometimes. Okay, I'll be here. I'm just talking. And also I'm streaming, multi-streaming this on YouTube as well. So I'm gonna go look at my show for a minute here. I don't know if my video kind of cuts off when I do that, but okay, I'm there. Here I am. Hello. Oops. Escape. All right, let me see. I'm still here. Sometimes my video freezes, and I didn't connect the internet directly, so I'm on Wi-Fi right now. So we'll see what happens. If it's too shaky or what. Okay, so now I'm going to change the color here. Let's see. That's looking okay. I think I'm just going to go into every stitch and make the stitch instead of in the center like I was doing, because it looks a little more uniform when I go one at a time. Let's see. Pull this here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Okay, so reality, I can just go one stitch in each. And as I go, I like to hide my strings. So I go here. I got 2. Okay, that looks much better than what I was doing. I think I need to get my a yarn bag to get my scissors here. Let me get that first. Okay, getting my scissors. Here I go. Scissors. I will use the scissors to cut. I need to tuck this in later because it's coming out there. I want to take this out. Maybe I'll worry about. I'll do it now. Always working my stitches, but it's okay. Just choking on soda. Sparkling water. This one's a difficult stitch to work on. 3. We got a lot here. We got 16 to do, but let's see. 1, 2. I'm missing it. 3, 4. Sometimes it's difficult to do this stitch with when a yarn is separating, but it's okay. I'm wearing a sweater, but it hurts my elbows. Let's see. Just gonna pin some things. Oh, I still have. Let me check in my bind. Do some flash sales here. Pew pew. Hello, welcome in. Oh, let's see. I'm just trying to run my flash sales I have here. I have some other ones, so I think those 3 are good for now. Let me see how many I have here after this. I don't have too many. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 11. 30, 40, 50. Okay, 5 more. 12. 13. Because I'm using a different, I'm using a regular size crochet hook instead of the smaller one that I was using, so it's kind of taking more yarn that I wanted. So, oh wow, at least I have some extra. Let's see, I'm doing some yarn chicken right now. Am I really gonna get enough stitches here? I'm like so close. I got 2 more, or 1 more, 2 more. No, I don't have enough. It's too short. Okay, let me find the end of this one and add it to. So usually I just kind of tuck it under in, but sometimes I just make it a little knot instead, just to keep it a little more secure. And then I took all the excess yarn in, so I try to make it as small as possible. 2, and then sometimes it gets to the right place and hides away, but sometimes it doesn't. 1. So it's like right now it's going to be kind of in the front, but I might be able to tuck it in. It might be okay. As long as this lets my hook in here. Do 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 do. So you can see a little bump there where the knot was, but I think it's okay. I can adjust it. Just to get this last little bit here. Okay. See, that was the issue here, that the color was not. Maybe I need to go back again here. Sometimes you just gotta go all the way back and fix. So the issue is that this overlaps there, so it'll take it out of. I don't want it to see that. So I think I did it the other way. I looped it this way, and then from here I can bring this color, the new color in, from what I remember. And kind of, yeah, it looks a little better. Don't see as much once I pull all the, there you go. So here we go again. Two. I feel like I've done this a few times already, so I have the pattern in my mind right now without having to look at the video. I think because after this there's a little pause, the pads, 4 pads that you have to make. I don't like this. I'm getting too picky here. Okay, I feel that. I guess that looks better. Keep it going again. So I've done this pattern a few times, but I didn't finish because I was running out of pink. And it's I have so many different tones of pink. The next time I'm going to try the light pink. Or actually black would be good too. Because the paw prints are usually black. The little toe beans are usually black. And it's cute because you can pick, you know, different color for the edges of it. So depending on if you have a tabby cat or it's like a golden or black dog, I don't know. I have to, maybe black and gray would work good together. Okay, let's keep going. It looks a lot better. I feel a lot better with this. Let's see. Okay, I see some comments on YouTube, so I'm saying hello to YouTube. I don't know if you can hear me well. I'm being pretty quiet because this is taking a little time here. And I'm trying to eat a potato chip. Potato chip. Thanks for stopping in. Let's see what else we got here. I'm on Whatnot, which is a live selling platform, but they also have a community side, which I think I need to... Oh, I'll just leave my show where it is. I listed this show under handmade clothing and accessories, I think it was. Here I am making things. But I have some things listed in the auction and the buy now. You can purchase, or, you know, if anybody has questions on an item. This yarn is kind of getting old, so I'm happy to use it. I think I used to make these safari hats. I need to make one to show, but in the past I sold some safari style hats for babies. And I think the pattern was like a red heart yarn pattern for a child safari hat. Okay, let's stop doing that. It just keeps getting caught. There we go. Doo doo doo. I think there's 4 more left here. Let's keep going. Because then I go back to the pink, and that is the little paws. Of course, my video is delayed here. It's okay. We'll keep working on this. I'm getting close to the end, so I getting to the point where I tied the strings together, the 2 parts. Let's see. I'm getting to this point at the end. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. I have 2. What? Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. I have to have 16. 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. There's 1 more. We have to know how to count. Okay. I think also my stitches have changed. Oh, come on. I did 2 like yarn over twice. That's not fun. Okay. Let me at least try to get this piece hiding. Oh, I guess not. Okay. Maybe I'll just leave it out and then sew it in later. Let's do that one. Or I can just, let me see how it looks like the other way. One, two, three, four. So I have that extra. If it's on the top here, I can hide it with the pink. I can hide it with this little boop and just tuck it in somehow. Boop. Go the other way from the back. Of the stitch, the back of the stitch, and then yarn over. Okay. And then I change it to the next color. Let me see. Okay. I don't know if somebody left and came back, so hello if anybody came in, and I'll just keep going with this color now. So I think from what I remember from the pattern, they just cut the yarn and went with the next color. Let's see. Let's cut that and kind of move over here and then start again. Start from the side. Now I'm getting to the part that you can make the paw part. Okay, I don't know what happened there. That was odd. Hello, welcome in. I'm just doing some crocheting right now. 1, 2. Oh my goodness, it's gonna be a little, it's gonna be snug here. Okay. Let me just start from here then. Because I have to do like 3 sets of clusters. That's what it's called. Jeez. Words are hard. I think this will cover up my mistakes. Cover up my mistakes. So doing that there was a little easier. Then I go into I guess it looks better. I'm gonna try again. If I move it over. I don't know why this is so difficult, but more complicated. It's not right. Goodness, this yarn giving me trouble here. Okay. Finish this little paw here. Like that, and then I do slip stitch, slip stitch. Okay. Oh yeah, and then I have to do 4. 4 bunches of these little sections. Okay, the second one wasn't bad. Okay, let's fix this one here. Oh, this one, a little loose. Sometimes it gets too loose. Okay, I need to have enough tension, but not too tight for the clusters to be uniform. It's a process. Okay, so that's better. That's the second one. Little paw. Doesn't help when my fingers are getting numb. Want my hands to work. Okay. That one was good. Just do the other 2. Okay, I'll just keep it on this side. That's good enough. And then do another stitch, another stitch. Let's see. should look okay. I'll just keep going. Now I got use my crochet hook to hide the little excess there. Yeah, I need to do that again. It's kind of hidden now. Sheesha. 1, 2. I think she did the 2 chain 2. Oh, come on. The thing with this pattern is you make 2 of them, so like kind of the same thing with the heart keychains that I make. 2 of these, so they kind of look very plush. There we go, back with this. And then we start doing single crochets around. Hi Stephanie, how are you? I'm just working on one project now and unraveling the yarn madness. Okay, how are you doing today? How was your day? I was working today, but it's a little bit slow, but not too bad. Let's see. I gotta go around. Here's one of the little paws. One of the paws of the keychain. Let's see. Go to the next section here. So I was watching a pattern for this on YouTube. This is called, let me get the exact name. It says Cute and Easy Paw Bag Charm by Homemade Crochet. And she has a YouTube link on Ravelry listed, so that's what I was following initially. Okay, so now I'm going to, yeah. I've been crocheting around, and I have some things listed in my auction in my buy now. I've been trying to stock up on the ear warmers and beanies and things. Hi, good to see you, Stephanie. Thanks for stopping in. I know I do late night shows sometimes, and I'm still trying to figure out my routine for my shows, so I end up crocheting sometimes. Oops. Pulling the wrong side. There it goes. Because I got this side tangled up right now. I'm trying to separate it, and oh, the reason why this is all tangled, you see on the side here, it's it's a big mess because my dog decided to grab it, I think, and it kind of tangled up. Oh, thank you. I'm trying to work on some new styles. A lot of my beanies are lower price because I've had them for so long, and they're more like examples because I can make any of these things customized. So whatever color you're looking for or your preference on a color, I can make them pretty quick. So this is so I've been, like, the last year I've been making more little things, keychains, ornaments, cup koozies. I really want to go back into making some bags or some beanies. They take a little time, but if someone's interested, I'll make the time. How's that? After that, I forget. Hi, Nilly. How are you? Good to see you. Thanks for stopping in. How are you doing tonight? Just trying to... Oh, thank you so much, Stephanie. I'm going to send that to you tomorrow. I'm trying to be more quicker with my with my orders. I'm doing good. Just been busy. So just trying to figure out another routine or a different schedule for my shows. I think I might move some beanies over to the buy now. It'll be easier if anybody really wants to purchase them, but I can show them if interested. Ear warmers and koozies, and I had a set of ornaments. But right now I'm just working on, this is a paw. And I'm going to make a second one and then sew them together, crochet them together. So it's going to be a keychain. I've been wanting to make this one for a little while, so I needed to take the time. Thank you so much, Stephanie, again. I'll put that together for you. just taking the time to, you know, do some more projects. And so if I'm always open to any suggestions on something to make. I did make gloves one time that was but maybe I should make the fingerless gloves, which are a little bit easier because they're short like that, so they don't have to deal with the finger part. I made mittens that are just like rounded, but those are always difficult when everybody's using their hands. Okay, from there she goes down, but just making some kind of example, but in any of these things, anything in my show can be customized to any color that you prefer. I have different options for the ear warmers, and it can be like double tone or just a single color. It could be 3 too if you want to. Yeah. Let's see. I'm gonna move this over. I think I moved one of these. Let me pin this first. So see that crochet headband? I have, let me pin this and also run this to flash sale because I was just waiting. So let me grab that here. There is my headband. Oh, here's the other one I was thinking of. Make sure to find that one. But I have this one right now also that is an ear warmer, and it's the knot headband one. The other one I made a few of, but I sold some of them, but I didn't. Did I sell the gold one? No, I didn't sell the gold one. Maybe it's like a yellowish color. But for the ear warmers like that, yeah. So did you prefer this color, or it could be made in, let me pull the camera a little bit. Ooh, that's me. I do too. I have the one that I'm wearing in my profile picture is like a lighter version. So it's like a light orange with a tan. So there's that. Thank you so much. And that will encourage me to make other colors. And I do have a purple one. But I have this. Okay, I'm going to run this for you. And shorten the time here. Thank you so much. So it's just a two-toned, and it has a nice little ribbing. And then the knot, so you could put the knot in the front, and if you're wearing a ponytail, you can also put the knot version on the back and have a straight part. Thank you so much. Thank you, Nilly. I appreciate your purchase. Let's see. Let me grab my purple one. But if anyone else is interested in a different color, I keep more in my listings, just so that I can, if you would like to pick a different color, a two-toned one, your favorite color, it's also available. Those are pretty quick to make too, so I can make a fresh one. Okay, thank you so much. I'll do that one. And I got Stephanie stickers. Let me see what else. I also have some beanies. Let's see, I said I put like 10 available on this listing because I can make it in any color. And I love the textures on this one. But I've only been making, I've only made an orange one. I think I had a blue color one. And I'm sure I made a purple one. I made a few purple things. I don't even have this. Okay. Thank you so much for looking. I feel like I'm all over the place. This here and I have all my scrap yarns in here. So every time I look at it, I'm like, oh, I can make something in that color. Here's another scrap. So I wanted to show this one too. I feel like it's so close. Let me pull the camera up a little more. Whoop, we're flying up. How about right? Let's see if it stays there. Okay. So I thought I changed, I think the last show I made, I wanted to change this to, you can get both of these for one, because this is, you can see this is a little bit larger, so this is more of an adult size, and this could be more of a smaller child size, young teenager, so it's more like a mommy and me beanies. I think I didn't change it, so I'm going to fix it now. But I'm hoping to get more things together faster, so that paw keychain will be ready for Friday, I'm sure. I'm just having a difficult time just taking some time. I fall asleep really easy now, you know. Oh, where are you? Because I'm in Florida, and this is wearing this now. It might be nice in the mornings and in the evenings, but in the afternoons, no way, you can't. It's like we add layers because it gets down to the 30s here, but at the afternoon it's to the 70s now. So things like that. Let me change this listing first. Oh, wow. California, the other side, yeah. Okay, so I changed. I'm just going to run this anyways. So this one's a little smaller, but I think this was like 20 to 21, so I could fit a teen, and then this is 22. So if anyone's interested in a set of 2 beanies, and we'll put it for $8 for both of these, it's available, and they can also fold up if you you want it a little shorter. I noticed I think I saw it on a different show too. Somebody was wearing a beanie. A guy was wearing a beanie and they like it shorter. So I think this kind of beanie would be cute. It does look like a smaller child beanie. But yeah, I would love to sell that one definitely to somebody. Let's see. Okay, so the recent things that I've been making that are smaller here are the keychains. So I have heart keychains that I'm gonna keep like all year round in my shop because there's so many colors I can make with them. You know, whatever your preference is, or I had purple, and I can make a green. I can make just variegated, and they come with a keychain portion that I put on, and they'll come with a bead as well. So this one, I'll put a bead and then trim it a little bit. So right now I have these 4, and thank you for stopping in, Stephanie. I appreciate it. And I'm also making pink and purple ones, of course. And they can be keychains or purse charms. Hang it on a backpack or a bag. All right, thank you so much for looking. I do have another one in the works, a pink one. So I'm gonna make one of these pinks and one of these, because I sold one that was this green, like a green and blue mix. But I'm gonna make another green one of that color. I'm just grabbing yarn here. Here's a light blue that I can make it out of. Just add it to my little stash pile. Thank you. And I also have been making, I always enjoy making koozies. So this is they call it like a bubble koozie. I think that's what I call it, but I think the original maker, it calls it Claire Koozie, so it has a person's name, but I'm trying to find, there, of course it's right here. So I have, it could be for hot or cold cups, and these are much longer, so it covers pretty much the whole cup. So it could be for the 24, even 30 ounce larger cups too. Yes, so it can, I have a pink one here, and you can pick a color that you prefer. The pictures that I have of these are what I made before in the past, so I can make any color that anybody prefers. What's your favorite color? Let me know. I can make it. I make this the blue one. So I have this pink as an example. And last week I had the pumpkin koozie, and I made that apple one. So it was a red one. My favorite cup. So it's got the nice texture with a leaf on it. So I have the pumpkin one here right now. And I think I need to make another apple one and make a listing for it, so I show an example. Because I freshly made cup koozies for the people that are, I love a good beverage, any beverage actually. Any icy beverage or hot coffee, a tea. And I love having these little koozies that they can keep the drink a little warm at least. That's why I like the long ones too, because they can keep the cup warmer. Keep your drink longer. I always like bring a cup home and then I pour it in a mug, and we have we bought these mug coasters, but they're like electrical, so you can put your coffee cup on top of it and keep your cup warm the whole time. So I love working from home because I get to put this cup of coffee and it'll stay hot. That's my favorite. I don't know if anyone else has any other interest in looking at some things, or I can jump back to this crochet item I have. I also have these one more thing here. I have these children's size crowns and other colors here. I have a little more here, and I still have this on. Okay, let me do the flash sale there. So this is like a newborn size, maybe 6 months, really. Not so tiny because they're like little, but they grow so quickly, you know. And this is a little bit larger, and the red one's a little bit bigger, but any color is available. So I have that running on flash sale too in the background. But I can do any color. I always want to make more pinks. I don't know. I got a lot of pinks, different various pink colors, and I feel like making a whole bunch of pink stuff, but those are running on flash sale in the back, so in the background. Okay. Let me go back to this here. I'm finishing. I need to go around, I think. Let me check this off here. I don't know if I have to increase. One increase. Okay, it says one increase. I don't know where this bead came from. I have this teeny tiny bead. Okay. Back and forth, back and forth. Okay. Let's get this. My scissors are in the way. Hello, Luminous Roots. How's it going? I'm just working on a keychain that I'm adding to my repertoire here. I haven't gotten to this point yet, so I'm just trying to follow the instructions. It's going good. It's been a good Tuesday. And sometimes I don't want to do a show at this time, but it's going good. I'm getting tangled up here with all my... This one goes here. This one goes there. I'm guessing I go to the end here and Me too. I keep moving them and I'm sure people are upset. I don't know who though. Whoever decides to pop in, you know. Who's upset at me? I don't know. It's just me. I'm upset with myself. So this is one side of the paw print. So like, I think I have to make another one and then put it together. That's the gist of the thing, I think. One increase, 4 silver crochet. Okay. Got the yarn. So then we make another one. And then I just slip stitch. Oh, from the top. Okay. I think I got the whole instructions down here. So I make one side. It is difficult. I just want to sit and watch other people's shows. The, crafting shows make me interested to craft, and I feel like I get so tired nowadays that I fall asleep quicker, and I was like, I need to get to bed. I can't even focus. Like I try to crochet at night, and then I realize I messed up. I'm glad you're crafting, because this is what we're supposed to do. This is what my show is meant for. I just, labeled it differently, but I've been doing more crochet and craft chats, just for fun, and because I need the motivation too to make new things. And I'm still kind of okay. So now I start with this one. I have to make a second one. Yeah, because our son goes to pre-K, so we wake up 6:30 to get him ready for school, and because of that, I have to I go to sleep earlier. And my husband's like, oh, I saw you dozing as you were trying to crochet. I was like, yeah, I can't I can't last as long as I used to either. Just turning into a homebody, which is good. I like to be at home. But if I had enough, time in the day to crochet more, would be ideal. So actually my husband wakes up before me. I should wake up with him in the morning, so he tries to get him ready, and I'm like, I'm here. By the time to wake up now. We also have a dog, so he gets too excited when we wake up because he's ready to have breakfast. One, two, three, four, five, something like that. I gotta make 8. Make 8 of these. And luckily I did get to show some things and make a couple sales, so it's nice. I usually don't think or plan to do that when I try to crochet, but it's always nice to have a sale or two. It's appreciative. One, two, three, four, 5. I'm still here. Sometimes I'm tired though. Hold on. I'm here. I'm here. Do you hear my voice? Did the correct thing, because he's always the best. He already connected me, but I didn't connect myself. So now, okay. Sometimes if I don't connect it like directly, order, my video will go in and out. And it just happened to do that. Usually it happens in the beginning. But now I should be okay. I need one more. I don't know why it does that. I need one more. I don't know if I can make the other one and the other paw print, and then I put them together. Let's pull it, and really time flies when you're having fun and crafting. Why can't time go slower when we're crafting? Takes away all the fun. Okay, so now I can cut this. I'm going to the other color. I'm catching up, getting a little faster here. But now, pull this here, pull some strings here. Because I'm trying to hide or cover this yarn here in the you should have gone through there. Okay. That might help a little more. I'm not explaining myself, but I usually, when I crochet, I hide the tails as I go. Sometimes they get too short. I just tuck them into the in between the yarn, and hopefully they hide enough. Sometimes you can see it, you know, in the coloring. Let's see. Hi, welcome in. Let's see what else we got here. I clicked on the wrong one. I clicked it again. I keep clicking on my computer here. Click, click, click. Pew, pew. Okay. I am here. Hopefully my video is working better. It's funny when it goes out like that, but not when I'm on a train and I have to be a little more prepared sometimes with an organized train, and then my video goes like that. I'm like, I'm still here. Can anyone hear me? But somehow it fixes itself. I don't know. Hello, welcome in. I don't know why I keep saying that. I need to fix this here. Pew, pew. Pull the strands as hard as I can. I can tuck them in and forget about it and not have to weave in the ends later. Let's see. I should just make little things for myself too. I need to make a keychain for me, put it on my bag. I'm going to put one of these on my bag. So somebody asked, oh, where did you get that? It's so cute. I made it. I made it. I love making things like that. It's just so my favorite things about crochet, not only can you make, you know, something that you like, and if the way it fits, the way you like it, and you can pick your favorite color, and there's just so many options. Okay, let's do this one. What? I was gonna say, I thought there's like a little knot in here. I thought I had tied another strands together. Oh, there we go. Let's get back in line. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. Back in line. Okay. I'm getting tired. It's already 11 and I started at 9. So it's been, it says an hour 38. I'm happy I made some sales today, and I was not expecting that. Just got to make more examples now of some of the things that I make, because I make them and then they can sell. I can always pick a different color, which is nice. So I'm making these little paw keychains in different colors too. I really like the orange one, because it looks like a tabby cat, even though my preference is dogs, but oops, I think I skipped a stitch. I got a dog. And I'm allergic to cats, but I like all the animals. I feel like I'm more confident now. I think after, it will look a little more uniform after I put the two pieces together, because you add another layer, another stitch there, so it makes it look a little more. I think I can finish it before the second hour, maybe. I worked on this pattern a couple of times already, but with the pink yarn, I've had less of it, so I picked the wrong small ball of yarn. I needed to pick a bigger one. Oh, hi, Annie. How are you? I didn't see you either, Nilly. If you were just earlier than me, or you know how we have to be more consistent. So hopefully I'll be consistent and you can be consistent and we can do it together. Let me see. I'm going to look at your profile. I'm going to add, oh, Friday the 13th oddities train. Ooh. Hopefully, if I do my show earlier, I can watch your show. or the Sunday. You got the artist recreation train. I'm gonna bookmark all your shows. Boom, boom, boom. You got a whole bunch of ones. You did a lot of listings. Good. Made a lot of show listings. Getting prepared. I'm bookmarking them all. Pew, pew, pew. And I always miss your show sometimes. You're making so many cool things. I'm going to go to your shows, Annie, and bookmark yours. You're making so many cool things, Annie. Too, also. There you go. And bookmark all your shows, guys. So maybe I'll, maybe the notification will be nice and tell me that you're on, or I'll be aware. Yeah. I think because I work hybrid, so I work from home Tuesday and Friday, so my husband suggested that maybe I should do shows Tuesday, Friday as well, but sometimes I want to do shows on Saturday and Sunday. And then I sign up for trains, so. But I also like watching people create, because it makes me excited to create. When I feel like I don't know how to do something and I watch somebody else make things, it makes me interested in. I like all the hobbies. I like all the things. If I have time to focus on only a little bit, and I just live vicariously through other people making other things, paintings and stuff. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. Almost at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 2 more. 4. I make 16 of these little things, little clusters. One more. Pew, pew. Then I change it to the other color. Do. That should work. Get this out of here. Pew. Next color. Gotta make the paws parts. The little paws. Man, that coughing kind of hurt my throat. Let's see. Start a little bit off center. Gotta make some more of these. More clusters. Pew. Hello, welcome in. Oh, they're gone. I'm getting, think I need to take my allergy medicine too. Keeps getting caught in this little piece right there. Hide away. Trying to go around it. So it's hard to figure out where. Is it just this? No. Just single crochet, is it? I don't remember. I think so. Making the little paws. The waffle's rolling away. Okay. Go to the next one. I dropped something. I dropped a stitch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Got one more little paw. Two more. I think I'm gonna be done after this, at least for the show. Okay. No, I got messed up. It messed up. Okay. This is what happens when I try to work on something at night. Starts to get messy, but okay. I forgot. She did 2 and then closed it up here. Maybe I can get this done. There's one more. I want to finish it on here, but I have to unravel this little bit of yarn that it got tangled up. I don't know if I could do it. Oh, I see why it got tangled. It got tangled with the other end. So I got to do the last round, and then we put them together this way, and then I'll sew around it and make it like a little puffy paw. You could actually, you know, put little stuffing in there too and make it a little bit. Oh, you can put even a little squeaky toy in there. I know they sell those. I guess to replace the little squeaky toy on there. That'd be fun. To put a little squeaky toy or some kind of fidget in there. See, I got all these ideas. Oh, thank you, Mel Ray. Ramsey. Mel. Thank you, Mel. I gotta catch your show and other people's shows. I love watching other people and chatting and hanging out. But I'm getting tired and I need to unravel this little mess here of yarn. But I'm going to have some more of these on Friday. I'm not going to move my show, I promise. I made a promise, so thank you. Yeah, I might do a different color. Maybe a black and gray or a brown, or I've seen it, the orange is really cute. I really like the orange one. But so I'm going to sign out now. Thank you so much for hanging out in your time. And if anybody has any questions or requests, you can always send me a message or I'll check you out on the next show. Have a good night. Let's see who we can jump over to. See if someone else is. I see a good friend of mine. There's another crocheter here. I'm gonna just have a little. I can't type. Okay. Here's another crocheter. If you're interested in, if you keep on crafting and chatting and watching, she's always doing that on her shows. So, and she has a few things that she can show you as well if you're interested. Thank you so much for hanging out. I'll see you on Friday. I have hanging out another handmade Wonderland train.